Welcome back, everyone, to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, the space where we explore ways to accumulate and grow wealth while making sure that our mental always is in check so that we can keep it. Now, I just wanted to make a video right quick. Being with all the crypto and stuff going through the roof, I wanted to make a quick video about the mind frame that we all need to be in. Not just you guys, but I need to maintain as well. And a lot of it comes off the back of the things that I experienced in my first bull run. You have to excuse if you hear any knocking or anything. There's some construction going on in my house. Up the bathroom upstairs is being remodeled. So if you hear that, I apologize. But yeah, let's talk. It's a lot of you that are just now getting into crypto, and it's a lot of you also who have this is not your first rodeo. Like me, you probably um, got a lot of money from the last bull run and you lost it. You lost a lot of that money. You may have, if you're lucky, you got away with some. Um, so I want to talk about those who are entering for the first time, or you might be thinking about entering, or trying to convince someone that you know and love that this could be a one in a lifetime thing. You might be looking at Bitcoin because here's the thing that messes with a lot of people's head. They look at Bitcoin like we look at Bitcoin right here. Let's check Bitcoin out. And if you're new to crypto, you're looking at Bitcoin. You're like $68,000. Man, I can't afford that. And you wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to. Because let's take Bitcoin and now let's go back. You look at Bitcoin and you're someone who you might have $1,000 or so, but you don't want to. You have $1,000 to play with. I always say a good round number to play with in crypto to really see some gains is about 5,000. About 5,000. I didn't start with that though, so uh, you start with what you can. But if you could get a hold of $5,000, you could really do some damage in crypto. Or you could get some damage done to you. But if you do your research, you don't have to worry about that. But now back to this. So you're someone, and let's just say you got $5,000, and you're looking to get into crypto right now while the getting is good. And you come in and you're new to crypto. You hear a lot about Bitcoin. Bitcoin. That's all you've been hearing with this Bitcoin ETF. Should I buy ETF or should I just get into crypto? Period. And I understand. I understand. But I'm here to tell you, if you want to make some serious money, $5,000 in Bitcoin is not gonna do it, people. $5,000 in Bitcoin. I don't care what Bitcoin goes to. If Bitcoin, and it's not going to go to $1 million this cycle. If it did, $5,000 might do something. It might do a little bit. But even if Bitcoin gets to 100,000, 200,000, you're not going to see any real life changing money with that. Now, I don't know what your situation is, or because maybe an extra $5,000 might do something. But I'm willing to guess that you're here because you want to make some serious money. So I wouldn't put it in Bitcoin. Should you have some exposure to Bitcoin? Yes. Yes, you should. If you have $5,000, maybe $1,000 to Bitcoin, but that's if you're maybe 1 or 2,000. But that's if you want to be, if you're somebody who's conservative and you don't really want to take a lot of risk. But if I had $5,000, this is my, I would look at putting some money here, Ethereum. Now, I would have hoped to have put some money in before it got to that. But let's just say Ethereum's at $3,847 at the time of this video. Putting 5,000 in Ethereum would get you over one Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, it could seriously go the high that it's been. It could seriously go to 10,000. Who knows, right? The high Ethereum has been. Let's look at the past to see where we're going maybe in the future. So Ethereum, the highest Ethereum has made it, and that was 2 years ago. 2 years ago during the bull run where we're about to head now, it made it up to almost $5,000. So you do the math. You ask me if you put $5,000. Oh, not 5,000. If you put $5,000 in Ethereum, and let's just say you made $3,000 on it. It reached 8,000 this bull run. I don't know where it's going to go. There's been a lot of talk that it could reach 15,000 or it could shoot for the stars. Who knows? Who knows? I don't do I think it'll reach where Bitcoin is? No. So you have to ask yourself, would you be satisfied with just $3,000 on top of that? Somebody like me? No. No. No, especially if I got $5,000 because I'm in this to make some life changing money, or at least some money that can give me a little bit of more freedom. Maybe pay off some bills, maybe get me a dream car I wanted, or some property, buy a house, or buy a business, or just some freedom. And I'm not sure, but I would think that some of you are in here for the exact same thing. So, Ethereum, would I want some exposure to it? Yes. If I had $5,000, I would probably put maybe 1,500 in Ethereum and ride it up. Because $1,500, even if Ethereum if Ethereum, let's just say in a perfect world, Ethereum reached like $15,000 and you got $1,500 in it. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna make a nice little. You're gonna make some money. You're gonna make some money. You're gonna more than double or triple your money. I think. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a mathematician, but I do know that much. Okay, so what do you want to do? Or what I would say is I'm gonna go down this list, and the reason I'm making this video is because I don't want a lot of you getting in this crypto game thinking, okay, I'm just gonna put $5,000 here in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's gonna change my life. That's not enough money to change your life. You're gonna need a whole Bitcoin, and that's not gonna change your life. The people that's buying Bitcoin to store wealth, they're spending in the upwards of $1 million. Some of them might be buying 2 or 3 Bitcoin, but that's the kind of money they're spending. When it comes to Ethereum, ETH, same thing. If you got maybe $20,000, it might not be bad to pick up a couple of these, a couple of ETH. I own some ETH, but I've owned it before it got up to this price. Um, but that doesn't mean you can't put in $500. That don't mean you can't put in $1,000 or maybe even 200,000 in something like Ethereum. But again, on this channel, I talk about quantity a lot on quantity, and the reason I do that is because I want you to get the best shot that you can at really getting some life changing money. This is not at all financial advice, though. You have to do your own research. Then you got something like a Solana. You got Solana here that's trading at 143. When I got into Solana at maybe 40 something dollars, maybe I think it was 40 or 50. But I watched Solana around $15 like an idiot now. But again, that's how this game goes in crypto. You can't buy everything. If you got a set amount of funds, my thing is what you should do is you should look at something. It depends on your risk tolerance as well. If you got $5,000 and if you lost that $5,000, you're not going to be worried, and it's not going to cause you to lose sleep. Then by all means, you should take that $5,000 or $1,000 or whatever you have, and you should say, where can I get the most bang for my buck? So again, if you got $1,000 and you're looking at Solana, I would look down here. I'm looking down here on the Solana, and I'm seeing what's the high. What's the all-time high? Wow. All-time high $260. And the low is 148. Well, it's a little bit lower than that now, but yeah. And the all-time high is 260. So you got $1,000. And again, do I think Solana is gonna rise past that $260? You damn right I do. I do. I do. I did a lot of research on it. Not just some. I was about to say some, but I did a lot of research on Solana, and I think Solana could possibly hit Hopefully upwards close to $1,000. I don't think it's gonna go to no $10,000 or any of that, and it might just top out at something like 500. But again, if you got $1,000, and would you be happy with that? If you put in $1,000 in this, and you bought you something like eight, what is it? Eight, maybe eight coins, eight and some change, and you bought these coins. Actually, you ain't even gonna get that many. But let's just say you do the math and you put in $1,000 and you bought all Solana coins, or maybe you just bought two, and Solana reaches $500. Let's just say it makes $500. Will $500? Would you be satisfied with that? Would you be satisfied with that $500 on each of those coins that you made? Uh, so essentially, you took home maybe like 600, 500 something dollars, $600 to $700. Never do math in in public, but let's just say you do this. Would you be happy with that? I mean, could it pay off some bills? Could it change your life? Probably not. I don't know. I don't know what your situation is like. But again, if you just got $5,000, I mean 5,000 or 1,000, I'm thinking you trying to do some at least some damage or get in the game. So for somebody like you, I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna look at a Shiba Inu. I am. I'm gonna look at a Shiba Inu, but I'm gonna look at a Shiba Inu not for a lot of. I'm not gonna take too many chances on a coin like this. Although I love Shiba Inu and I have a big bag of it, I'm still not quite there yet on what the future is gonna hold for it because they really need to get rid of some of the coins that they have. But do I think everyone should have some Shiba in their bag? Yes, you should, and ideally as close to 100 million Shiba is what you would like to hold. I'm not saying go take out a second mortgage or nothing, but it's good to have an amount like that just in case. You never know what the future holds. And at its all time, when it did reach this last high a couple of weeks ago, that wasn't an all time high, but when it did reach that, we were somewhere at if you had 100 if you had 100,000 tokens, 100 million, you would have got at least it was over $3,000. So with it being down this much, you'd be looking at close to $3,000 probably to get that. So would I, if I had $5,000, would I put it in that all in there? No, I wouldn't. Back in the last bull run, I would have. So you go down and you're gonna look for something with high, something you can get a whole bunch of multiples of and not spend as much money. So I'm looking at a immutable X. And the only reason you notice I'm on the top, where am I? I'm on the top 100, I believe. Yeah, I'm on the top 100. But you got to go deeper than that if you really want to do some if you want to do some scalping and find something, you got to go way down here. Man. So you got to go way down. And you got to start looking at some of these coins as 26 cent. Some that's ideally less than that. And if you're gonna go, the further you go down, the more research you should do just to make sure your money's safe. Quant would have been a good one. That's another one I hold. This is a great coin. It's actually, but it costs $117 a piece for that. I love Flare. I love Flare. That's another one. And here's one. Let's look at WorldCoin. I remember when WorldCoin came out. I think it came out last year, toward the end of last year, and I had a nice little bag of it. And all time low. Yep, I got it for around $1.10. Now, if you had $5,000, and let's just say WorldCoin, you'd have put in $1,000. You in that coin around September 13th, or anywhere. Actually, it stayed that low. It stayed that low, all the way up to the bull run, and now it's at $11. So that's how you make money. Say you put $1,000 in there, down here somewhere, you be smiling. You be up like a 10x right now. You be up like a 10x on your money. That thousand, you be in quadruple everything. You times that by 10, and you be looking pretty. Really, really pretty. So that's an example of what you should do in a market like this, because all of this stuff, I've been there. I've been there. What we're seeing right now, and I try to tell a lot of people that I know and my friends and everything, that this is nothing. What you're seeing right now is nothing. This is low. This is low. When this stuff take off, you're gonna have your phone in your hand like this, shaking, when you're gonna be looking at the money on your phone, like, oh my God, do I sell? Do I sell? And that's how I was. And guess what? I should have sold. So I'm telling you, when you get to that, yeah, sell, but you have to keep a steady mind. You're trying to grow wealth. You're trying to change your life. That's the whole goal of you getting in this. You want to change your life. You want to get some breathing room in your finances. So you don't sell at the first. I mean, don't leave a lot of money on the table, first off. For instance, if you'd have had that world coin, that coin we was just looking at, that's up to like $9, and you put $1,000 at 90 something cent, and it, I don't think you should ride it all the way up to the $9, because you don't know what's going to happen. I think it's going to go further, but you have to start taking your profits. And a good place to start taking profits for that, although everybody's situation is different, the good time to start taking profits for that is around for me, I think around $3 or $4. Then I'm going to take a little bit. Maybe what I'm going to take my initial $1,000 out. Now now the rest in there is house money. That's house money. So those are things that you have to do, because I'm telling you, you have to you have to get your mind right now, because you haven't seen anything. You haven't seen money like the money you're going to see in your crypto wallets when this stuff starts going up. When it starts going up, and do not have that mentality that I had back then, was, oh, if it can go up to 90,000, if my coin can go up to 90,000, it can go up to $250,000. I'm gonna wait this out. And while I was waiting it out, it rolled all the way back down. So you don't want to do that. On the way up there, on the way up to that life changing money, please make sure you do your due diligence on everything, but make sure you take out your initial investment. And then when you take that initial, this is how you build wealth. When you take that initial investment out, you don't pull that out and go buy some shoes and an outfit. You take that initial investment, or you either set it aside in a fund or whatever, where you plan on, putting the rest of the money, or you take it and you look for that next opportunity. So while you're waiting for that next opportunity to show itself, you need to be researching. You need to be watching these coins, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be moving fast. It's gonna be rockets everywhere. Nothing but rockets of success. Over there, over there. Oh my God, you ain't gonna know what to get in. Oh, what's this meme coin? Oh my God, I need to get that meme coin. Oh no, it's a finance coin over there. But they're all going. You ain't gonna know where to put your money. So, so you need to be researching while all of this is going on. That is the main thing. So that when you pull out your initial investment, you can keep having that money work for you. And that's how you'll start generating life changing money and wealth. And once you really start building that bag, you need to start thinking outside of crypto. You have to start thinking outside of crypto, and say, okay, where can I put this money now in another side hustle, or start a business or something, so that I can keep this money working for me, and I don't have the volatility. I don't have to worry about the crypto market and the volatility of that, because all of this is going to go away. It's going to go away, and then we're going to go back into that sleep mode, that sleep cycle. I don't know how quiet this time is going to be, being with Bitcoin having an ETF now, but you can best believe the way it's about to shoot up sometime around next year, toward the back end of next year, that's all going to start crashing down. And you don't want your crypto, a lot of your gains, you don't want to watch that walk away. Trust me, it hurts. And then because you're going to be sitting around like a mad nomad, waiting for your opportunity and some get backs, like I was. I was waiting for this. So, uh, yeah, and I just wanted to come and share that with you guys, because I feel like, you know, it's a lot of crypto YouTubers and everything, and everybody knows something, and everybody's trying to share, and they got um good hopes and intentions for you guys, but I feel like you got to keep your head straight. You got to keep your head straight, or else you will mess up. You will mess up. You have to go into this vigilant with vigilant. I can't even talk. Vigilant eyes, and you have to stay steady with it, or else you can really mess up. And I don't mean to scare you guys. I just want you to be aware, stay alert, and I'm gonna keep making these videos, and I'm gonna keep just keep you in that space so that you do keep your mind right. Well, that's all I wanted to bring you. Think about some of the stuff I said, but start thinking about what you're going to do with that money outside of crypto. All right, guys, I'm out.